Logic dictates that if you knew how to get out of poverty, then you wouldn't be living in poverty. Am I right? That said, to be able to break the cycle of poverty requires time, work, and a great deal of determination. But if you apply those things and take the appropriate actions, then you will be able to escape the vicious cycle of poverty and begin living your best possible life. So today, we will talk about 13 ways to stop being poor.
Welcome to Billionista. If you love videos about luxury living, please subscribe and click the bell so you never miss a video. And don't forget to like and share too.
Number 1. Honestly analyze your life and write everything down. If you want to achieve any genuine progress in your life, you first need to take an honest, in-depth inventory of it. Be as truthful as you possibly can with yourself. Start with your financial situation. Separate everything into its component parts, such as the following: food, transportation, utilities, clothing, healthcare, or education, etc. Although other factors contribute to poverty, we get the impression that if you had more money, you could cure a multitude of issues plaguing your life at the moment. Therefore, you will make it a top priority to find a solution to your financial problems. Number 2. Accept that things have to change. You should take some time to reflect on your life and the consequences of maintaining your current status. The majority of the poor become experts at surviving on very little. They settle into a routine and, unbelievable as it may sound, they get content with it. They may not be eager to alter their current way of life, but that doesn't imply they like it. This should be a top goal for anyone who wants to escape poverty. Most individuals see their existing identity as tied to their poverty. Thus, any attempt to alter that status quo is met with apprehension. The only way to assist others is to help yourself first. You can't help anyone right now. Therefore, things have to change. Mental and emotional acceptance of the necessity of change is the first step. Number 3. Identify the bare minimum for survival. Examine your own profile to figure out what you must have to survive. Now, you're going to play in survival mode. This implies that you will prioritize the important things like utility, bills, food, and such. Also, you can get by quite fine without a Spotify or Netflix account. Your capacity to get out of poverty quickly correlates directly to how simple a lifestyle you can maintain. Even though it will be unpleasant, you must face unpleasant realities and make unpleasant decisions if you want your life to improve. Once you've established your very minimum requirements for continued existence, you can move on. Number 4. Get a job or increase your work volume. To achieve your long-term goal of becoming a millionaire, you must first concentrate on the following 6 to 12 months. To put it simply, you need to maximize your earnings potential. An easy approach to boost your income if you currently have a job is to put in additional hours. If your present employer offers overtime pay, even working 1 or 2 hours per day will significantly impact you. Remember that you'll receive a 50% raise for any time worked in addition to the standard 40 hours per week. Use the gig economy on sites like Fiverr, Uber, or Postmates. If you're looking to enhance your output but have exhausted all options in your current workplace, what better motivation could there be to do what you must if you are doing it so that your children would not have to go through the same suffering you are going through right now? Do whatever it takes to start bringing in cash right this second. Number 5. Cut everything else out for at least 6 months. Sacrificing the now for a brighter tomorrow is the very definition of growth. Moreover, most individuals are not interested in making any kind of compromises. They want all the benefits with none of the downsides, which is why nothing ever changes despite years passing. Ask yourself honestly, what do I have to lose? In exchange for the chance at a better future, you agree to put up with a bit of hardship over the next 6 months. Utilizing the assets at your disposal will help you escape this predicament. If you want to get where you're going faster, you should give yourself every chance and eliminate anything slowing you down. Some families fall into a downward spiral of poverty because the current generation never addresses the underlying causes of their forebears' plight. Now that you're strapped for cash, cutting costs is your first priority so that you may use the funds you do have to get things moving. Number 6. Prioritize immediate high-interest debts. It's time to deal with one of the life's biggest stresses, debt. To put it bluntly, the system is designed to exploit the disadvantaged and the uneducated. The debt you incur will always be there even if you destroy your credit card and never use it again. Henceforth and forever, you must not rely on payday loans. Find the highest interest rate among all your debts. Interest is the agreed upon rate at which borrowed funds must be repaid. You should prioritize paying off the loan with the highest interest rate first. Why? If you continue to make minimum payments, your debt will continue to grow. It's a prison that won't let you out as long as you keep it. Number 7. Save 1 month's worth of essential money. We know budgeting is not your strong suit, but you must practice it. How will you pay your bills if something unexpected happens, like you losing your job or being sick? You would be stuck in a cycle of debt, lack of financial independence and security if you don't put some money aside. In this way, you can approach savings effectively. You know that bad times will come, so you're prepared for them by stocking up on these things. The clock is ticking, and you need to have this bare bones emergency money ready as soon as possible. Number 8. Refinance long-term debts for better terms. You will never be free from slavery or debt as long as you carry it. In today's society, debt is one of the most reliable indicators of poverty. Thus, you should make every effort to reduce your debt load. Refinancing your long-term obligations is a great strategy to boost your financial status. After all your hard work up to this point, you should have little trouble refinancing into a better rate and payment structure. Number 9. Pride aside, take every handout you can get. If a neighbor offers you to watch your kid while you're at work, take advantage of the offer. Employ public transportation if the city has such an option, especially now when you can put it toward your savings or toward wiping off the bad debt you've accumulated. Find local assistance programs like food stamps instead of spending your stimulus money on a PlayStation 5. Put your head down, keep moving forward, and forget your pride. Don't lose sight of the big picture. Number 10. Identify sustainable opportunities to increase your income. The emphasis should be on the word sustainable, which means that you can expect to continue making more money after making the change than you are now for at least another year. Use the great job you've already done to earn the respect of potential employers. Put your cards on the table and be forthright about your willingness and sincerity about the job for them to know you deserve an increased income. It's best to say yes to every promotion chance that comes your way and learn on the job how to handle more responsibility or a new skill set. This is the best way to spend your time and energy because you really need the money. Number 11. Use free resources to build your skill set and monetize that. This is how you're going to make the jump from poverty to the middle class. The market will reward you in accordance with the value you bring to it. Now, you can use the internet to your advantage. Earning potential can be increased twofold simply by learning Microsoft Excel from YouTube. Recognize the ins and outs of maintaining a presence on various social media platforms. Master the art of graphic design. That's the glory of the modern era we're living in right now. Anyone can find someone who has documented their knowledge and made it freely available online. At this point, you should never pay for something available for free, and always be wary of people who are after your cash. In general, avoid get-rich-quick schemes. They are run by people who intend to profit from your misfortune. Number 12. Become a contractor instead of an employee. The turning point in your career path occurs when you make the transition from employee to an independent contractor. There are two primary advantages to starting your own company rather than working for someone else. Advantages include the freedom to take on multiple clients at once and focus on the one that pays the most. In terms of taxes and benefits, society has determined that independent contractors are more valuable to the economy than regular employees. As a result, contractors are afforded more favorable treatment. Put it this way, if you're good at what you do, you'll get paid well for it. But the world will treat you differently if you're from a low-income background. Number 13. Crowdsource your way out of poverty. Maintaining middle-class status will require consistent effort on your part. You should keep climbing the corporate ladder for your own protection until you are as far removed as possible from your previous way of life. You'll need the assistance of others, and you'll be able to return the favor by assisting them. Leverage is found in people. More may be accomplished in a group than alone. Everyone has their own set of strengths and shortcomings. You'll need other individuals to bridge these gaps if the new reality you're creating has any chance of survival. If you've climbed out of poverty, it's your duty to assist those still struggling to accomplish the same. But pick your beneficiaries with caution. Some may want your assistance to increase their wealth, while others could do everything it takes to get what you have. So Billionistas, do you have other suggestions on ways to break the cycle of poverty? Let me know in the comments. That's it for this time. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.